So hello everybody again. Welcome to a somber episode of Foxes Abroad.
We'll be playing taps here shortly.
So here is Pete's car again. Sans engine. We decided to pull it out.
Good thing we did.
To take a look at a deep dive into his oil pressure problem. So.
And is there one?
So you can tell by the title of the video, we found the issue.
Yes, we did.
And it's not pretty.
No, it's
and
not.
it's kind of poor form on us for not really looking deep into it when we had it apart the last time. So we said we were going to check the mains. Just jostling things around, moving mains is not the same as checking it, because we didn't want to take the girdle all off and then take the caps off and then check the mains. But looking at the way the block is now, the mains aren't the problem.
Nope. It's a 5-liter thing.
Yep. So 10 6s at 134 miles an hour is obviously a little bit too spicy for what this block had in it, because it's got cracks all through it. It's near impossible to show you what's going on, because even just like this, looking in there, you can't see anything. I mean, we had to literally spin the engine over to check all the little bits of the webs and things like that. So it wasn't easy to spot. Plus, the old adage of a stud girdle doesn't really do anything.
That's not quite true.
Well, it doesn't do anything for the strength of the block, but it just keeps it all together.
Exactly.
Once it goes wrong. So everything is still nice and secure, but yeah, there's cracks in pretty much all the 3 inner webs. And the big thing is down on the number 2 cam bearing. So
oh, that's nasty.
I don't know if you can see it shining right there in the light, but the cam bearing is the cause of all the oil pressure problems. And the cam bearing came out and got a little bit hammered up by the end of the crank spinning around. And
the cam bearing's folded up like a Pringle.
Yeah. So we're just starting to tear it down. We want to get the cam out, but this block is done.
Yep.
And we've resigned ourselves. Pete had such a hard time of it, he went in to go make some tea.
He's probably getting some rum too while he's at it.
Oh, he's probably telling the wife he needs money.
Damage control.
Because this is the next endeavor.
Yep, so that's going to speed that one up.
The R block.
Yeah.
So, because there's no sense in getting another stock block and getting this going, because over here in England, I know of one, the GT40-ish like Explorer long block for sale. They went 800 pounds for it. Hopefully it's rebuildable once we buy it, and then ship it all down, get it bored 30 over, prep it for the stroker, get it in here. We're talking 1,200 pounds and stuff, plus the legwork and the time. And then we'd still just be right back to square one, when that 1,200-ish pounds would be much better spent getting this engine going and ready for the car.
Mm-hmm.
So we can sell the stroker kit. We can sell these heads, because he's got, the R302s, or what is the Twisted Wedge TFSRs?
Yeah, the 11R, a TFSR, whatever the hell they are.
We got an intake already.
Because they're the old original, R style.
So 206cc intake runners.
They're big.
And the flywheel will work on the new motor. All this front dress will work on the new motor. Even the harmonic balancer is a zero balance, because this is all zero neutral balance. Romac. So that'll work on the new motor. You can sell these headers, sell the heads. And whatever else we can get money for, it just shift it toward that.
Yep.
So we'll get you in here a little bit closer once we get this thing apart some more, and show you the damage. It's just tough to see with all the oil everywhere. I got some degreaser. We'll clean it up, and then you'll see some carnage. Stick around. All right, yeah, it's done. I'll throw some other stills up here, Pete, but yeah. Less than pleased, but all I can say is glad we pulled the motor, because if we hadn't, and we would just put it with thick engine oil in it, brought the pressure up,
and then it would have done a rapid
disassembly.
Correct.
Yeah, and there is evidence of caps walking. I got a boogered up fingernail. Cap walk. The caps were jumping around a little bit. This engine had been detonated when we tried to put it on the dyno a couple of years ago. I don't know if we got. Did I get video on this channel of some of the dyno with it?
Yeah, I think so.
Because it wasn't very good because we couldn't do a pull because it kept going lean. When Pete had the old blow-through carburetor on it. Yeah. So that old blow-through, people like carburetors. Oh, they're simple, but man, if you got a high performance motor and that blow-through carb is not set up right and things are not good, it can go bad really quickly because there's no external way you'd know what's going on.
So when we dynoed it, it was 500 horsepower, and we stuck the EFI on there, and it went up to 575.
Yeah,
with just us tuning it.
Yeah,
you know.
So that was with.
It didn't like 575.
Well, you had
like 500.
You had the Road Demon on there, or the Demon carburetor with the blow-through one.
Yep.
That you couldn't make fat enough because the jets weren't big, and then we had the Pro Systems one, which you couldn't make run on the street very well because we couldn't get it lean enough.
Couldn't get it lean enough
at idle.
Yeah.
So
the old Sniper has definitely worked.
Oh
yeah.
But too late, unfortunately.
Unfortunately, we didn't have a harmonic balancer puller here, so
No.
we couldn't get the crank out to get the cam out to make sure the cam's good. But this is going to be a see what you got, see what we can sell, or Pete can sell, and to try to get.
He's trying to sell your stuff and get your money.
Yeah. To get this endeavor kicked into high gear. I mean, the stroker kit for this has already been bought and paid for. We're waiting for the pistons to arrive because they're custom standard size pistons, because 351 strokers all seem to start at 30 thou over. Well, you got a brand new block, and it's kind of silly to start at 30 thou over when you can start at standard. So, because that's one more rebuild you can get out of it, especially with an aftermarket block. So, waiting on those standard pistons to come. Once they come and they get shipped out, well, that'll be here well before the rest of the parts for this engine show up, because we need distributor, we need oil pan, we need headers, we need, this is and that's.
I hear him saying Pete needs to buy headers, oil pan. Yeah.
So a lot of this stuff is going to get sold to further the cause.
Well, yeah.
So
apart from the supercharger, of course.
Yeah, supercharger.
Yeah. 347.
Lots of little bits and pieces, but 302 specific stuff's going to go. Anything that can be reused will be reused.
Yep.
So,
economy way, have to.
But sorry, that's all we got for you this week. But,
see, when John comes back, everything's broke.
Including his wallet.
So we got some time, hopefully, to get things going. It probably won't be right at the beginning of the season, but we'll go as fast as we can. So thanks for sticking around, guys. See you again soon.
So I'll be able to use your trailer then. Because I'll have a truck.
You can hire it. How much is a set of headers?
What's that?
How much is a set of headers?
You can buy a new trailer for that.
Don't tell him that.
He scratched my ankle.